it's interesting. Like we started with, we had an accounting system bolted on, well, not bolted on, it was next to the other system, but we had a little bit of integration between the two to transfer invoices and things. But now we were like, well, let's get a system that can do it all. So it has the accounting built into it, so we can get more data out of it, because the other system we were using as our accounting system had this own proprietary database, and it was really, really hard to get data out of that system to create reporting for management, so that they can act upon, you know, the information that they can get out of it. What are the sales like? What is, so we wanted to have something that was an all-in-one in one way, but also had the capability of integrating with other system. We built what we call the customer portal, which is basically a website for our customers that they can go on the website, they can see all their products that we store in inventory for them, and then they release them at their heart content. So that way they don't need to contact our staff. It's just basically a website, a shopping cart, but shopping cart, you don't have to pay for it. You just, they've already paid ahead of time, or they'll just get billed on a net 30 basis. But that system was bolted on to the side of the system we had previously, and then now we had to transfer it over so that it would work with Business Central and PrintVIS. And we were able to do that pretty easily because this system is pretty flexible. Since then, we've added a Shopify site to basically we redid our website on Shopify and then integrated it with Business Central as well. There's lots of plugins that you can pay for, but we're doing it all in-house so that we don't have this recurring monthly fee for all these plugins that these companies are trying to sell you. And there's some for Business Central, and there's also some for the Shopify side of thing. So we don't have to pay for those because we can print it or do it ourselves. And then we have a bunch of other APIs that we can use. And for those that don't know, APIs or application programming interface is basically for if you want to talk to FedEx, so you can get rate quotes. We can get rate quotes right out of our system. Again, you can buy a system that does it. Now we did it ourselves, so now we don't have to pay for it. And it's pretty straightforward. PrintVIS comes up with a weight of what the job's going to weigh, and then the CSR customer service can go in there and say, what's my rate quote? How should I ship it? And if the customer's on the phone, they can get a price right there and then. So that's one of the small integration we did with them. Other carrier may not be as flexible as FedEx does as far as rate quoting, but if they don't have that, then they possibly can give you your rates in Excel, and you can import it into the system and do that. And then I think I touched on earlier, the other integration we really wanted to keep is the 20 years of data that we had from our previous system. And we were able, using, again, web APIs, we just talk to the database that stores all this information. So if you go to a customer that's in PrintVIS, and you can see their history from the other system as well. And that is like, basically for us, it just allows you to act better on what the customers are asking. Customer calls in, is like, oh, my last order was 2 years ago. It's like, oh, it's not in the system. So now, you know, we turned off the other system completely. So we don't have to live in two systems, because we did that for the first year and it was like, oh, it's just too much work. So at least now it's all in one pane of glass. You just open up your system, you go to the customer and you click on one little tile, and here's all your orders from the previous system. And yeah, so that sort of integration is amazing for us to be able to do that. And the reporting capability that's built into Business Central, and the graphs and all the data that's available to you if you know what to do with it. It's incredible.
Thank you for watching our videos. Please follow our channel by clicking here to stay up to date with the latest content, or click here for more great videos. Don't forget to visit our website at saberlimited.com. We look forward to seeing you next time.